Hi, well, this is Mambo Sandy, and I am doing a reintroduction video to my channel, also how to work with me. So I had closed out my Facebook page because honestly I thought that it was a waste of time. Just did. Okay, and sometimes it can be if you allow it. So I've made some changes, and here is how things are going to go from now on. All right, so I will be posting videos, and I also you will see me on Facebook. I will probably restart my group or refresh my group or one of those things. And how it will work is this. Unfortunately, in the past, I had allowed people to make comments and things, but people got out of hand by doing advertising. I don't mind if you do advertising, but they offer nothing to the group, or they were constantly trying to get people to get initiations. They don't know the people in the group, but they're trying to offer initiations to people, and that's just not how things are supposed to go. So anyway, now, you're maybe wondering, how can I get in contact with Mambo Sandy? Well, there are a few ways that you will be able to get in contact with me, and I have my little trusty notepad here because I didn't want to forget anything. So, in order to book a consultation with me, these will be your options from now on. I'm no longer accepting PayPal from new people. I will only be accepting PayPal from basically people I've been working with for a very long time, because people just like to do negative things. So that being said, let's move on. So anyway, you will be able to reach me by Keen. If you see that my Keen button is on, you'll be able to reach out and get a reading from me, or you can book an appointment through Keen. I accept Walmart to Walmart. All right, you can go to the Walmart, send the money, and then the money will get to me. As soon as I see that I have it, then there you go. Postal money order. I'm not accepting bank money orders. I'm accepting postal money orders. That's what I'm doing. Bank transfer. Okay, if it's, if I'm doing work for you and none of these other methods work for you, I accept a bank transfer. I also accept Western Union, and in the future I will be accepting Google Wallet. Now, I might actually be finding another means that might be a little easier for people, but see, nowadays, because of technology, people like to get slick and do all kinds of things like that, and my time is valuable just as your time is valuable. All right, someone asked, why did I close my comments? I'm just going to throw this in real quick. The reason why I close my comments on YouTube is because people like to troll. I want to keep the environment positive. I also don't want people to get wrong information. So that's why I disabled the comments on my page. No one has time for nonsense, and I'm just not going to go for it. Okay. The consultation steps. Now, here's how this is going to go. So let me just put this out there. If you are not serious about bettering your life, seeing positive changes in your life, I ask you, hey, don't waste your time. Don't waste my time. If you feel that you're going to stop and start, don't waste your time, because that's not how spiritual work goes. You have to stay consistent when you're doing spiritual work to get to the progress that you are looking for. Okay? So, the first step is basically, you reach out to me, you let me know that you would like to book a consultation. Once you send the money and I see that, everything is okay, then my assistant, she will basically be the one to get in contact with you through all the steps with the booking information. All right. So basically you have to have paid for your booking. Then I will give you a date and time that I will call you. All right. Or my assistant, she'll do that for me. So also emails. I don't do back and forth emails. I don't go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. I don't do that. It wastes time. Like I said, it's a waste of your time and a waste of my time. All right. When you get a consultation from me, when the consultation has started, All right, please have a pencil and paper available. I found in the past that basically people say, yes, Mambo Sandy, yes, Mambo Sandy, yes, Mambo Sandy, and then like 2, 3 days later, what happened? I forgot this step, I forgot that step. Okay, once again, time is valuable. Okay, so have a pencil and paper available to write these things down. Not your cell phone or anything like that. Good old-fashioned pencil and paper. Why? Because we know technology, it sometimes just does what it wants to do. Pencil and paper or ink, pen and paper never fails. Okay? Now, if you need to get back in contact with me to go over these things that you forgot, you must book a consultation again. Okay? I'm just not available to just pick up the phone and, hey, how you doing? I'm not doing that anymore. I don't have time for that anymore. It wastes valuable time that I could be helping someone that is truly interested in helping themselves. Okay. Now, concerning work. Once you get the consultation from me, I usually will give you a prescription or something that you need to do to help your spiritual self, your spiritual body. All right? Or to get the progress in life that you're looking for. Understand that my work starts at $300. That's where that is my starting point. If it's heavy custom work, it starts around $300. That's starting. Usually if I prescribe babs, my babs, they tend to be around in the $100 some range. Okay, letting you know that now. Why, you may ask? Because see, I take the time to make my babs, and I also let my babs, the babs that I make for people, they stay on the altar. I don't use any, just any type of ingredients, because number one, it's going on your body. Number two, it's supposed to, it is, how can I say, I'm not going to say supposed to, it will make the spiritual changes that need to be made. So I want to make sure that all those ingredients are the right ingredients. Also, I do what I have to do over that bath to give it the power and direction and what it needs to do for your life to make changes. So therefore, now you know this ahead of time. You can have things together so that you can at least get started on something, okay, for your spiritual purposes. All right. Now, if it's a candle, my candles, they start around, depending around in the $70 range. Okay. So like heavy work starting around like around $300. That goes for lamps and things of that nature. Okay. Lamps or blockage removal, rituals and things like that. It starts around there. Simple. If it's a simple work that, can be fixed with a candle, my candles start at around the $72 range. Okay. Next, during the time that you are getting your work done, you probably will have questions. Usually everything is written out. I write everything out very clear so that you understand what needs to be done. As long as you follow those instructions, step by step by step, you should have no problem. I'm actually going to make a video that you'll be able to access concerning how to take a spiritual bath, because sometimes people, I've noticed over the years, I forgot. I'm going to put a simple video on how to be able to take a spiritual bath, so then you can just come back here, look it up, and do what you have to do and go on with life. Okay. Now, I had explained to you about bookings and things of that nature. So, the Facebook page that I'm reopening basically will be there so that I can post videos so that people that are looking for help can get to them. I won't really be interacting there that much because, number one, I love my spiritual workers. I love them to death, okay? But I'm not, other spiritual workers, rarely do we get work done from one another. Like, Rarely. So basically, my page is there to help people that are in need of help. So I'll be posting things there that need to be posted, so you can keep yourself to get, your spiritual body together, and recipes that maybe be something simple you can use yourself until you can open a way for yourself. I might place something like that there from time to time, but it's not going to be all the time me just giving magic recipes. Most people, before they even light a candle or anything like that, trying to do spells and all that, there's a lot more work that needs to be done before we even get to that step. Okay? Now, working with me, you can expect for me to be professional. You can expect for me to get back to you in a timely fashion, okay? But like I said, or if I didn't say, I don't go back and forth in emails. I would recommend that you put all of your questions in one email. If you follow the steps that I give you, okay, because you will receive a total of 3 phone calls from me: the beginning, the middle, and the end. Okay, anything outside of that, you will have to book a consultation. Next, I've seen in the past that on my channel people just ask random questions. Okay, if you want my time and you want the time to yourself for me to answer these questions, book a consultation. Call my King line. That way, you and I can have this discussion uninterrupted, and that is your time. Okay? Now, the next thing is, this is a touchy topic, but it has to be brought up. I don't do the stop and start and stop and start. If I tell you that you need X, Y, and Z after I give you the consultation, that is for that time frame, okay, that month. All right, please don't come back to me in July. It's May, I gave you this reading, and then in July you're like, I got the money, I want to start. Well, in between that time, something else could have happened, other things could have changed, and the information that I gave you before is no longer valid. That's just how it is. This is what I've learned over time. Okay, so therefore, I don't do that. Okay, you'll have to book another consultation in order to see what will need to be done. Next, another touchy topic. If you don't follow directions, and I tell you to use a yellow plate and you use a white plate, you're causing your own work not to go the way it should go. All right? You're taking away from it. The next thing, okay? I don't care how other spiritual workers that you've been to work. Okay? I don't care. Because their method is their method and my method is my method. If you're coming to me, that means that basically you're asking me to do the work to get you out of the situation that you're in. So that means that it is at my discretion on how I'm going to do my work, and I don't care how other spiritual workers do their work or how they work. It's not my business. Okay. When you book your consultation and you have your consultation, and we're in the middle of our consultation, understand that the time, if it's at 9 o'clock and it's an hour, that means from 9 to 10, I'm all yours. Okay? If once it gets to around 10 o'clock, I'll let you know, hey, we're kind of getting, near our time. All right? If you have any more questions, you're going to have to book another session for another time. Okay? Because it's not fair to other people who have spent money to get readings, and I'm going over the time that was allotted to you. All right. So as of 2016, going into 2017, I'm running a strict shift. I'm running a strict shift. All right. Something else you should know about me. I'm not a teacup type of spiritual worker. All right. Meaning I have a life outside of doing spiritual work. So you might see me on the internet. Some that already know me know that I dance. Okay. Know that I model. I love everything kawaii. Okay. So if you see me around the internet, it is what it is. Okay. I usually help those people that society has casted aside, because that's how society is. Society likes to operate in the dark but act like their hands are all clean. Okay. So there you go. I'm not hiding anything from anyone, because I know people love to just start problems and issues. Okay, speaking about that, there was an incident that happened earlier this year with a certain young woman that decided she wanted to try to cause a problem with me and another spiritual worker. Well, I'm not tolerating that anymore. It's that simple. I'm not going to tolerate it because it's unnecessary. Okay. That's another reason why my interaction, as far as my the spiritual community is concerned, it's going to be very, very limited. All right. Because time is valuable. Your time is valuable. My time is valuable. So therefore, I really don't have, I'm not going to say that I'm salty, but I've woken up. I really have woken up. And as spiritual workers, we grow. We're constantly growing and learning too. So we're better able and capable to help our clients. All right. So this is a little bit of what you can expect from me. And from time to time, I'll be posting videos. But I'm glad to be back. I'm ready to start helping those people that really need help and are ready to make the necessary sacrifices to do what they need to do to get their spiritual life on track. Right? I'll give you a little hint here. Sometimes people think that if they do things in the physical, it's going to help them so much in the spiritual. Well, I'm here to tell you. When you start to get your spiritual things lined up, everything in the physical world starts to line up for you. It starts to get in order for you. So remember that before you go and spend money on something that maybe you really don't need. Okay? Oh, yeah. You must deem what's important. Okay? So if taking a trip to Hawaii is more important than getting your spiritual self together and then things start happening, please don't expect me to sit there and feel sorry for you, because you had the money to do what you needed to do, but you decided to do something else because that's what you wanted to do. So therefore, I can't have pity on you. All right, well, this is Mambo Sandy. This is a little bit about how I work, my reintroduction to basically social media, what I'm up to, and what you can expect from me for the upcoming year. All right, have a good day.